Hello everybody, how are you all doing? We're jumping back into the action on Silver Ridge Peaks. Hopefully today will be the day that we end up getting this silly great one, because he just doesn't want to show up. It's very unfortunate, but maybe today will be the day. How's everybody doing? Hey Hank, hey Uthal, how's it going? Lisa, Ben, Savage, Crow Scare, Clay Drew, Joshua, CB Outdoors, Texas Pickle, Jacob, Henro, how's everybody doing? Hey Milo, hey Caden, hey Collide, hey Keaton, hey Fear, hey CG. How's everybody doing? Hopefully I didn't miss too many people in chat, but hopefully everybody has been doing absolutely amazingly. Let's go ahead and grab those tents, and then I want to make room for... Yeah, we'll get rid of that and do the 22 handgun, because that's a little bit less weight consuming, so we can actually take the Gen 0 binocs. I had everything situated for the red deer grind, so I had all of my red deer stuff on me, which I have definitely been really enjoying the red deer grind quite a bit. As you guys saw, we got the great one recently. Not the bear, but we did get the red deer great one. And I am so incredibly happy that we got it. And also, I just wanted to say that in a very, very soon video, another grind has come to an end. It's not bear related, but we got something else that we've been looking for. Something that I have never been able to get to spawn on my own maps for years, and I'm sure probably most of you already know what I'm talking about. But last night I finally managed to get a... Spoiler alert for anybody that doesn't want to hear it. I would recommend not listening for the next like 10 seconds, but we finally ended up getting a Melanistic red deer to spawn on my own map. The first time that I've ever managed to get it to actually happen. I am so happy. And that'll be in a video within the next week or so. It's about time we finally got one. It is about time. Now, I won't spoil how big it was, but you guys can probably imagine that I was very excited to see that thing. It's about time, after thousands of kills and never seeing one. This red deer grind has really been good to me. Really happy that we've had such good luck with it. Now we just need that luck on the bear grind and everything will be golden. Nice, Fear. That's very lucky, dude. Oh no, Collide. I've had quite a few of those trolls. Quite a few of them. Hey, Smash, how's it going, dude? Hey, Blitz. And thank you for the super chat, Blitz. Much appreciated. $2 great one black bear meal. Okay, we will get him. We will put that $2 towards a great one. We'll give him a great one meal, as you said. I'll go to McDonald's, buy him a burger. Then the great one bear will show up. He will be very grateful for it. Also, I just wanted to say, I do think that there is definitely something to only shooting the large males. Doing it on the red deer grind, I've managed to get a ton of diamonds and rares. Not that rares really are going to have one way to make them spawn versus another, because rares are pretty random, but I've had so many diamonds and just level 9s in general, along with that great one show up. And I think it's got to be because I was leaving level 4 and below alive, and shooting everything else that was larger. Had quite a few people in the comments saying they do the same thing, and that they also had pretty quick great one grinds and got lots of diamonds. So I'm thinking that for the bears, we're probably going to leave everything below level 6 like we used to. Except before I was shooting heavyweight 5s, I'm going to not do that. Actually, what do you guys think? Should we keep only level 4 and below on the map, or should we keep level 5 and below? Because for the red deer, leaving level 4 and below worked out great. So I'm wondering if we should do the same for bear. Should we shoot the 5s on the bear grind? The more I think about it, the more I think it's probably a good idea to shoot the level 5s. Anyone know how many whitetail zones were in Revontuli? I imagine probably the same as every other map. That'd be like roughly 45 to 60. That's typically how it is for most species on most maps. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we have like 3 level 4s at this lake, last I looked. And I don't remember if I shot any. I don't think I did, because I was leaving them. A great one rooster named Fred. That'd be great. Level 6. Okay, that's what we want to see. Nice, nice. Love to see it. Oh, double 4s. Deegan, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Scare Crew. Enjoy the green name and chat, special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access a private Discord channel. Gosh, I've said that so many times, and I just literally blanked out on it. After you link Discord to YouTube, that was the next part. And enjoy all of the scrapped content on my channel. Really appreciate it. That might be the first time I've ever had to stop mid-sentence there. We broke our streak of being able to just run right through it, guys. Unfortunate. But thank you so much, Deegan. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy the streams and the videos and have been having fun watching. Where did this bear go, Hunter? Where did it go, man? I don't see it. Oh no, Colin, that's unfortunate, dude. Sorry to hear that. Just killed a diamond wildebeest and a diamond whitetail. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Name the great one black bear chunky bunny. Why chunky bunny, though? He's not even a bunny. Or is that the whole point? Where's that spot? Let's see. I will show you real quick, Dalton. The spot that we were just hunting is right here near Dinosaur Hill. Estimate was 273 to 333. Nice, Colin. That's definitely a really high estimate. Don't see estimates that big too often. Okay, nothing over there, but that really doesn't surprise me. Hey, Revive, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just hoping that bear will show up soon. The red deer grind was way quicker than I thought it would be. So I'm hoping that the bear will show up soon. Definitely seems like if we do this method, maybe we'll have a better chance. I'm really hoping so. Nice, Texas. That's awesome, dude. Any tips for the red deer grind on Teal? I would say one of the main things is don't feel like you have to hunt every single zone to have a successful grind. I only hunted the 2 Pukimaro lakes and then the 2 lakes above it and then a spot on the river and then the lake in the very top left. So that's one of the things I'd say first of all is you don't have to hunt every single zone in order to have a good grind. You honestly don't even have to find all your zones. I know that's a bit of a misconception is that you have to find all the zones, but you really don't. I've never found all of my zones on any of my Great One grinds, and I mean, we just got a Great One red deer to spawn in 650 kills, and there was probably 5 or 6 zones that I had never discovered until after I got him. So you definitely don't need to have every zone found. Oh, nice, Deerhound. That's awesome. Hope we get this Great One tonight. I hope so too, New York Giants fishing. Really hope we can. Yeah, possibly, Zero. You never know. Deegan, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. That's super generous of you. Started watching your videos a couple weeks ago. Got me into the game. Thanks to you, I got my first Red Deer Great One. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. Congratulations. The Red Deer Great One is a beautiful Great One to get. Thank you so much for the super chat once again. And congrats on that Great One. Hey, Mountain Rocker. Been on my Great One Red Deer, or on my Red Deer grind since March, not a single diamond or rare yet. That is really unfortunate, dude. That's strange. You know, I'll probably come out with a Red Deer guide soon, since we got our Great One. I did promise you guys that I would do it, so I will bring out a Tiawaroa Great One guide. Oh, ah! Oh my gosh! Where did this guy come from? We got a legendary. Oh my gosh. Baljeet to baby, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love your vids. Hope keep up the good work, and I hope you get the great one. Thank you. Really appreciate it, dude. Much appreciated. Hopefully we will get the great one. We've got a legendary right here, so maybe we will. Maybe this is a sign that things are looking up. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm going to give him a little bit of time to chill out a bit because I don't want him moving around and giving us a weird angle, although that's typically a shot that I can make, so we're just going to take it and then go straight to the other one. I think that should be good. Yeah, he's going down. There we go. Perfect. Level 9 on the ground. JK Little, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are so generous. My gosh. Love your videos. Been watching for a while. Well, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. That is super kind of you. Another one. Another shooter. That's somehow that shot missed. There we go. Oh, there's another. Are you worth taking down? Okay, no. You get to live. Thank you once again, though, JK. Really appreciate it. Oh, no, Blitz. Unfortunate, man. Thank you, CJO. Thank you, dude. I'm just so happy this grind didn't take 10 years like the bear grind is. Spin around him so he don't troll? You know, that's a good idea. We probably should. Let's do, like, maybe 3 backflips as well. Think that might help. Hey, Snowy Day, how's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you back in the chat. Hey, Maximum. Hope you've been doing well. First diamond red deer of the grind got this morning. It was a 256-pound diamond, scoring 268.38. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's a good one. I feel like any red deer diamond above 267 is pretty massive. I feel like 267 is where it starts to be, like, abnormally large. Because I see a lot, like, 266 and below. But if they break 267, they're usually a pretty big one. At least in my opinion, that's where it starts becoming a really big red deer diamond. Level 3. Okay, that one gets to live. Dalton, thank you for the super chat as well, dude. Really appreciate it. My gosh, you guys are absolutely crazy. All of these super chats at once. I can't keep up. I appreciate it, everybody. JK Little, thank you for the super chat. Good luck with your grind. Hopefully you get a one soon. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we do. Thank you so much. And Kane, thank you for the super chat as well. Got some diamond red deer this morning on Quattro. Awesome. Great one, red deer. Thank you, dude. And congrats on those diamonds. That is awesome. Thank you to everybody. Really appreciate the support. All right, let's take a look at this beauty right here. Looks like it is the dark fur variation, I believe. I do love the dark and the black fur variation. Actually, this is the black. This is definitely the black fur variation. Let's see. What does it score? 2320. And it actually is the black fur variation. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. 2320. That is 0.40 over diamond. That brings us to 19 diamonds this grind, I believe. You know, I should probably open up my text file where I keep all of the stats for the grinds. I need to real quickly write down that we've got, like, what? 18 diamonds? Or is that 19? No, that's actually 19 now that I think of it. That is diamond 19. And then 5 rares. 1 troll. Okay, just put down a quick scuffed version of it. I'll finalize it later. But there we go. Beautiful looking. Love to see it. Already a diamond on the day. Thank you, NYG. Appreciate it, dude. Did you get the great one? I got the great one, Red Deer Jackson. We got a video of it up yesterday on the channel. Haven't got the great one, Black Bear, yet, but we did manage to get the great one, Red Deer, which is still pretty cool. I'm happy with it, as I was really wanting to get another one. Now the question is, are we going to manage to get another great one, Red Deer, before the great one, Bear? Or will we end up getting the Great One Bear first? Oh, and also, if you guys see me pausing occasionally, it's because I am still playing a little bit of Pokemon Go as we stream, because it's still the Community Day event. And I just clicked on a shiny. So if you guys see me stopping, that is why. I'm still playing a little bit of Pokemon Go on the side, making the most of the remainder of the event. Global Cake, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. How are you today, Crow? Nice Diamond. Thank you, dude. And I'm doing pretty good. I've had a really good day so far. Started out the day playing Pokemon Go for a couple hours with my wife, and then did a little bit of red deer grinding, but not a ton. Now we're here on Silver Ridge Peaks grinding some black bear. Just got ourselves a diamond. It's been a good day. We got anything here? But thank you again, Global. Really appreciate the super chat there. Y'all have just been too incredibly generous today. And we just started the stream. What map should I hunt on with a 308? Probably Silver Ridge Peaks. It's a really good map for the 308. There's a lot of animals that you can use it on here. Quite a few of them. I think there's really only 2 that you can't use it on. Nice, Giovanni. That's a good shiny count. Sadly, I wasn't able to play super heavily the last, hour. I was playing it from home for the last hour or so. Given we do have a couple Pokestops on us, but still not as efficient as being able to run around. But I believe I've got 13 or 14 shinies on the day. No, I can see them, BX. I can see them. I probably just missed them, because there's a lot of different messages that come through every stream. Got a 7 and a 6. 2 4s, though. So that's unfortunate. Get it? Unfortunate. I'll see myself out. Don't worry. I had to do it. Couldn't resist. Hey, Ronald, you missed a diamond. We just got a diamond black bear. Hey, Snakey, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Were you hunting Tiawaroa? Yes, I was on Tiawaroa to get my Great One Red Deer. How do you know if it's shiny? So a shiny is like a different color variation of a Pokemon. It's like a rare version. Think of it as finding like a melanistic red deer, you know? Or like finding an albino whitetail. It's similar. It's like the Pokemon's version of a rare. I believe it's like a 1 in 500 chance to get a shiny. So, to be honest, it's a little bit more than a rare in Call of the Wild. Yeah, Tiawaroa does have crashes for me as well. It hasn't been crashing as much recently, though. I feel like it was crashing the most whenever I'm in areas that have a ton of red deer. Just found out about the fabled cream fur type, and now I really want it. It is kind of a cool one, Dominic. It's not one of my favorites, but it's definitely still nice. Yeah, Carter, a lot of people thought that I got the Black Bear Great One. It was fun to watch all the different comments on that post. Different people trying to figure out what it is based off of the tiny piece of grass behind the image. There was a few people that got very accurate guesses on it, though. That were like, well, it's Tiawaroa because of the grass in the background. That's definitely not SRP grass. And then there was other people that were like, oh, it looks like you have a flashlight on. But it actually wasn't a flashlight. There was a little bit of a, ring to make it look like there was a flashlight, but that was actually my binoculars. Because when you look through the binoculars, there's kind of like the black outer edge. And that's what was making it look like there was a flashlight. But it was just the binoculars. Hey, B-Man, how's it going? We got a diamond, 5-10 minutes ago? We're off to a pretty solid start on the day. Hey, good man, I'm doing good, man. Whoa. I'm doing good, man? Good, man? Holy. I am, like, doing stuff without even realizing it. The grass tier list helped. It did. It definitely did, Rizzy. I could see that. If you guys watched the grass tier list, you probably immediately knew that it was Teal grass. They're definitely not bugged, fighter. I can tell you that. I've, gone for 2,300 kills without getting a bear. I think I Buy Premiums is at 5,000 kills without a Great One bear now. Which is insane. That man is the most insane grinder I've ever seen in the Call of the Wild community. It's unfortunate he hasn't got his Great One. I mean, 2,300 or 5,000 kills. I feel like he deserves it. The fact that he's been able to get 5,000 kills roughly without even getting a Great One red or black bear, it's unfortunate. Are you doing a multiplayer game? No, this is a single-player Great One bear grind. No, we have not killed the piebald red deer Gertie yet. Oh, Gertrude will be taken down probably next red deer grinding stream, and then placed next to our Great One red deer. Since I told you guys we would do that. Are you doing... Okay, no, I already answered that. Probably not, William. I'm doing the bear grind on my map. It wouldn't really do me any good if I was grinding bears on somebody else's map. Hey, Swanee, how's it going? Glad you could make it. What are you hoping to be the next map? I'm hoping for a Texas game ranch. I feel like that'd be a really cool addition, because you could have a bunch of exotic species from across the entire world. It'd be very cool. However, I'm going to assume that Africa 2.0 is going to be the next one. It seems like the most likely choice since everybody has been requesting it. It is by far the most requested map I've seen pretty much ever in Call of the Wild. Oh, we had a floater. I didn't even realize he floated. That's unfortunate. Now we gotta loop all the way around. I am aware of that, Snaky. What diamond did I get today? We got a diamond black bear. Oh, nice, Colin. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Brober's cool. Hey, Johnny. I think I saw you jump in earlier and I forgot to say hi. How you doing? Six diamond whitetail and 4 rares. Nice, Brody. No, Hermosa. I've actually never even heard of that game. Nice. I know that's awesome. Alright, later, JK. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Appreciate all the support once again. Hopefully you have been doing well. Tokyo, welcome back to the channel, dude. Welcome back. Hope you've been doing good. Hope you've been doing good, my dude. Oh, there's definitely not fighter. That's just great ones. They've always been random. It's RNG just like any diamond or rare. I mean, some people get like 5 melanistic red deer within their first 2,000 kills, and then there's me who went 7,000 kills before I got one. It's just random chance like anything in this game. I've had initial spawn great ones twice. I've also gone 3,000 kills before getting a red deer. And I've gone 3,750 before getting my first whitetail one. It's just random chance like anything else. It's also a matter of there's a lot more people looking for great ones right now. because Teal got a huge increase in just how effective you can hunt the red deer, because they're in such better places now with a better time to hunt them as well. And then there's a brand new bear great one, so naturally there's going to be more people hunting for them, so we're going to see more show up. Believe it or not, this is not the most great ones we've seen popping up. We have seen an absurd amount of them show up with the Rancho release. Because there was literally thousands of people grinding for it. No, 10k plus is normal. Bears are in general just a harder thing to hunt, fighter. Bears have always been more difficult. Legendary black bears are something that I barely came across before this update. Because in general, bears just have a lower chance to be legendary. And on top of that, they're more difficult to hunt because there's not a lot of them on the map. And a lot of the times they're very late to their zones. And so you get a lot of situations where people go a long time without getting anything good. But I know people that have gone 12,000 kills without getting a great one whitetail. But yeah, when it comes to the bears, they're just in general harder to get big males of, and so it's going to be more difficult to get a great one. No, Parker, I don't. Yeah, Jessalon. That's definitely the way it is sometimes. Like, it seems fine to me. Lady Legend got hers in less than 1,000. Somebody else ended up getting theirs in the content creator community pretty quickly. Most people are not, most people aren't super deep into their grind because bears are a little more brutal, so they're taking their time. There's only a couple people that have killed thousands of them in the content creators, at least. I know Mel is at like 4,000. I'm at the 2,300. I Buy Premiums is at 5,000. That's just how it is. We've had the same luck with whitetail and red deer in the past. Some people just get luckier than others. Just how it is. Hey, Donday, how's it going? What gun am I using? I'm using the 300 Magnum and the 308. I don't think so, Rizzy. I think that it's probably the same as it always was. I didn't really get trolled by black bear that often. I know quite a few people that have had a lot of trolls during this update, though. I was talking to a couple different people about the black bear grind, and there's a couple people that watch the channel that are like 5 trolls and 0 diamonds. So again, it's up to the random luck and hoping that you get the lucky rolls. Just with anything else in the game. Call of the Wild is definitely a game of luck in many ways. There's definitely ways that you can kind of sway the spawns in your favor, but there's still no way to guarantee if it's going to work the same for everyone. Like when it comes to the method of shooting only level 5s and above, for some people it works amazingly, and then there's a few people where it just doesn't work at all. There's definitely things you can do to kind of help your odds, but no way to know if you will get something in X amount of kills. Yeah, exactly, Johnny, exactly. They're not supposed to be easy, and the black bear is definitely the most difficult one. I'd say the red deer might be the easiest. Alright. I see a few of y'all in chat that are arguing. You need to chill. Please. Chill out. Let the mods do the modding. Don't worry about it. It's up to the mods to do that. Not up to you guys. And also, I'd recommend reading the rules for anybody that hasn't, because we do have a set of rules. Where am I doing the black bear grind at? I have somewhat of a guide on the channel that shows all the locations that I'm hunting. If you check the last couple videos that I've done on the black bear grind, it will show you the different locations that I'm hunting. No, I've checked them, Zero. I check everything. It's just I don't check them every run because there's a lot of different places. What I typically do on the bear grind is I'll hunt my normal lakes for 1 or 2 runs, and then I'll do a run where I check all the spots that I didn't check the previous 2 runs. I check pretty much everything, though, very regularly. So we'll see the great one if we find it. Hey, Pam, it's going well. The grind has been going pretty good. Ended up getting ourselves a diamond a little bit ago. Seeing if we can make it 2 on the day. Which grind has been my favorite overall? The Teal Great One Red Deer grind for sure. It's been the most enjoyable out of all of them. Because though it can still be difficult, it's not so impossibly difficult that it gets annoying. Did I pass one of them? I did. There it is. What's the highest scoring troll rack red deer I've ever seen? I think 242. If I'm not mistaken. I believe 242 was. I think so, at least. What's the best moose map? I like Revontuli. I think it's definitely the best moose map. Those moose are everywhere on Revontuli. Nice, Pidialski. That's pretty lucky to get your first bear of the grind as a diamond. Nice, Jackson. Gotta love those initial spawns. Alright, time to reset the time. Hey, Connor, you didn't miss anything. Got my great one black bear after 12 kills. Holy, 12 kills? That's incredibly lucky. Just got a gold albino warthog. Nice, Christine. That's awesome. Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? Yeah, we got a red deer gray one or something. We got some. I didn't reset the time. I didn't reset the time. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna shoot some pronghorn then. I can't believe that. I forgot to reset the time. We'll just blast a few pronghorn for clearing some hunting pressure. Oh, no worries, Johnny. Hey, mister, I'm doing good today. Doing very good. Oh, that's no worries, Jackson. It's one of those things where you don't need to rush it. But a red deer grind is honestly a great way to start out when you're first starting your game because you get a lot of money for hunting red deer. It's definitely a good place to start. Oh yeah, Blitz, I remember that. I remember you showing me that one. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Goodbye, little pronghorn. Down you go. Yeah, maybe, Pidialski, maybe. Although I have found a lot of good moose on Revontuli. I've had a decent amount of luck on there so far. I think it's probably just luck of the draw. I've been doing good, Caitlin. Been doing very good. Hopefully you've been doing good too. Is white rare for mountain goats? No, that would not be a rare. I believe it's just a common, but it's still a cool one, you know? Still very cool. What should I hunt? Grizzly, whitetail, moose, or elk? I'd say elk. Elk are, pretty awesome. Love the way both the elk species look. RQX! How's it going? Welcome. Thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been having a fantastic day. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. That is super, super generous of you. My gosh, everybody's just been flooding in the love today. It's been crazy. Thank you all so, so much for being here. Yeah, it does crash a lot, Ult. I had quite a bit of crashing issues, so I was so scared to down that great one red deer, afraid that I was gonna crash. You know, we had forgot to reset the time, but I don't even know if we need to yet. They're still here. I've noticed bears are very delayed in leaving. But anyway, hope you're doing good, RQX. Hopefully you've been doing great. Got a piebald doe as initial spawn on Rancho today. Nice, Danny. That's awesome. Hey, Scott, you haven't missed too much besides one diamond. We got one diamond a little bit ago. Alright, it is time to light up some of these turkeys. Because we need some hunting pressure clearing to happen real quick. Nothing more satisfying than blasting a turkey with a 308. It's just too satisfying. I love it. Oh, you should have way more, Bryce. If you check all of the lakes during their drink time, you will definitely find way more than that. Especially up in the North Lakes. There's so many whitetail through there. So I would change your time to 8:30 and check all of the water around you. Primarily in the north and the middle parts of the map, because there's tons of whitetail through that area. Or through those areas. How does hunting pressure work? So basically, every time you shoot an animal, it adds hunting pressure. Once you get a certain amount of hunting pressure on the map, every new bit of hunting pressure you add will remove the oldest hunting pressure. And if you manage to stack too much hunting pressure over one area, then it will delete the zone. However, typically without a stand, you would have to kill 4 animals over a zone in order to end up deleting it from hunting pressure. If you have a stand, then I believe it's 15, and then the 16th would delete the zone. Corey, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. Hopefully, great one black bear today. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, today is the day. Thank you once again. What's a great way to start great one grinds? By checking all of your lakes for the species you're going to be grinding. Check all your lakes, figure out which ones are going to be the most efficient to hunt, and then narrow it down to only the best of the best lakes. Unless you're doing a bear grind. If you're doing a bear grind, you're probably going to have to grind every lake because they move so much. Is a level 1 male black bear rare? Yeah, that's very rare, Bruno. Probably more rare than a diamond, to be honest. Yeah, Scott, that was insane, man. That 271 red deer blew my mind. I never expected to get one that high of a scoring. It's crazy to think that that's probably more rare than the great one red deer. I've never seen anybody kill a 271. I've seen a few 270s, and I did have one 270 before. But I've never, in my entire time playing, seen a 271. Alright, later, Raid. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Hey, QCK. We got a diamond a little bit ago. As of now, that's the only trophy on the day is one diamond black bear. Got, level 4s everywhere. Well, they get to live. We are only killing 5s and above. Because I am now convinced that that is the reason that we got that great one red deer. I feel like it had to have at least contributed to it a little bit. Should you buy Medved or Quattro? To be honest, I would say Medved now. I honestly think Medved has more to offer now. The musk deer, moose, and reindeer hunting is absurdly good. And when it comes to Quattro, it used to primarily be hunted for the red deer, but now that Teal is in the daytime for red deer, it's like the go-to for them. And not too many people enjoy the ibex species. So I'd say Medved actually has the leg up on Quattro now. I would say it definitely does. No, Eric, but I would still recommend doing it because you lose out on a ton of cash if you don't pick them up. Definitely recommend picking up every animal because that's how you end up building 11 million cash like I've got. Is from picking up everything you shoot during any grind that you're on. Otherwise, you'll probably just end up struggling for money like a lot of the people that don't pick them up do. Yeah, I've heard that, Johnny. I've heard that it does suck quite a bit now. I definitely think Medved's better than Quattro and Parquet at the moment, and Hirsch even. Medved's moving up in the world. Medved has quickly became a much more enjoyable map. It still is lacking in species, which is definitely holding it back from being a top 5 map for me. But the changes they did make have made it at least bump up from that last position. Oh, we forgot to claim one of those. Maybe QCK. I kind of still prefer Rancho for whitetail, but Revontuli does seem to be a close second. And then Layton apparently is better, but Mississippi is still very inconsistent, sadly. But I'd say there's really no, like, better pick between Revontuli and Rancho. It's gonna be a matter of which one you prefer. You could definitely have luck on both. That's a level 2. Wow. What a giant. What an absolute giant. So you're telling me that legendary came back as a 2. Seems about right. What do you want the next great one to be? I would say probably a blacktail or a mule deer. I don't think it'll be either of those. It's probably going to be a moose, but I kind of want it to be a blacktail or a mule deer instead. Or, honestly, a Cape Buffalo. That would be cool too. I'd love a Cape Buffalo great one. Not everybody seems to want one of those, but I think a Cape Buffalo great one would be really cool. Because it would be different from anything else in the game. We've got a Predator great one. We've got 2 antlered great ones, but we don't have a great one with horns. So I think that could be cool. Nice, Swanee. That's awesome. Once I get a chance to actually hunt there myself, Kane, then I will. Most likely. I want to hunt the map a bit before I make any guides, you know. Speaking of guides, I'll probably do a Tiawaroa Red Deer guide soon. Because I did tell you guys that whenever I got the Great One Red Deer, I would make another Tiawaroa guide. So I think within the next week or 2, we will get that up as well. And then as for bears, I'm probably going to hold off until I manage to actually get a great one myself. In case we find anything else out that might help contribute towards getting a great one. Maybe Thunder Bunny, unless they're still on the coast. If they're still on the coast, it would be an easy grind. Can you guys confirm whether or not Cape Buffalo are still drinking on the shoreline of the north, south, and east coast? Because if they still drink along those coastlines, then Capes would be a very easy grind, actually. They are? Okay, yeah. Cape Buffalo would be such an easy grind for a great one if they were to add that. Yeah, definitely. That'd be a great grind. To be honest, I hope it is Cape Buffalo then. If they keep them the way they are, that would actually be such a fun grind to go on. Can you imagine just, like, let alone seeing the big rack, or the big horns diamond being, like, super exciting as it is. Can you imagine a great one? Because of how exciting it is to see a bighorns Cape buffalo, I can just imagine that a great one Cape buffalo would just absolutely blow our minds. Because as of now, I really don't know anybody that dislikes the bighorns Cape buffalo. And honestly, I'm calling it. If it isn't moose, it's going to be a horned animal, since we don't have a great one that has horns instead of antlers or being a predator. They need Truax first, right? Yes, they would need Truax first. Which I'm sure we'll get at some point. Hard to say when, though. What about water buffalo? Yeah, water buffalo could be a cool one as well. And since they already have Truax, that might be a little more likely. Alright, let's get them moving. Alright, just one. Oh, definitely, Caitlin. That'd be insane. I'd love to see that. What about pronghorn? That'd be a cool one. But I don't think they would do another Silver Ridge Peaks one yet. Since we just got the Great One Bear, so I feel like it would be on a different map. I feel like what they need to do is a map that hasn't got a Great One yet. Which is kind of why I'm leaning towards a Virhonga Great One. Not only is it one of the favorite maps of the community, but there's a lot of cool Great Ones they could make with the species there. I mean, Gemsbok, Kudu, Lion, Cape Buffalo. So many cool Great Ones. Why do the species need Truax to be a Great One? Because all of the Great Ones have a Truax system, except for the bears. And if they want to have, like, I guess the longevity of Great One grinding for that species, making it replayable without people just getting the same trophy repeatedly, they would have to add some type of Truax. Because even though the Great One Red Deer only has 2 different racks, the Truax with it are kind of what make people want to go for more than just 2. Because there's always that chance you could get one that just has a crazy uneven rack, or just looks really strange compared to the others, or is super wide. I feel like Truax is kind of what makes the Great One Red Deer and Whitetail so replayable. Like when it comes to doing multiple grinds for them. Which is why I think Cape Buffalo would have to have Truax to really make a Great One worth going for more than once on them. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it at QCK. I've been pretty excited for Way of the Hunter ever since they announced it. And the closer we get to release, the more excited I'm getting. It's gonna be nice to have multiple hunting games to enjoy. Provided it ends up being as good as what the trailers have shown. Because it looks solid. But the question is, will it actually be solid when they release? That is to be seen. But I hope it'll be as good as it looks. Because if it is, it'll be a fun game. Yeah, probably, JJ. I don't feel like grinding for more than one black bear. They have been very difficult. Are you going to upload on the Angler? Oh, yes, of course, Fears. Most likely, since there's a lot of games releasing this year that are hunting and fishing related, I imagine that you guys will probably see a mix of Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter, Ultimate Hunting, and the Angler on the channel. Once all those games have released. I plan to play all of them, because they all are types of games that interest me. And a lot of you guys have shown interest in them as well. So that makes it even better. Wow, we actually got all those that were up there. Where's this one? Just saw it. Yeah, he's dying. We need to get everything 5 and above. Where was that 6 hiding? That's a 4. Okay. I believe we're good. When do I think the angler is going to come out? I don't know. They haven't really told us too much about release date. All we know is it'll be out this year. I'm going to say September. Because August seems a little bit soon. I'd say September will get a release, or at least a release date. Hello? Dude, chill. I want to see you. That's a 4. You can live, sir. What's my opinion on ultimate hunting? I'm excited for it. I really wish they would show us some actual in-game footage, but other than that, I'm excited for it. I'm starting to, like, wonder if it's ever gonna be, like, as good as we thought it was, though, because they have not really shown anything for the game. I feel like they announced it way too early, and because of that, the hype, for me at least, is kind of dying down for ultimate hunting. I'm still excited for it, and I'll still play it when it comes out, but I'm getting less excited the longer we go without seeing any footage for it. It's hard to stay excited for over a year when we haven't really got any gameplay. Yeah, exactly. There's like 6 seconds of the gameplay, but that's about it. They haven't shown us like an actual, like, 10-minute hunt or something. I hope they show us some soon, because that's the type of thing that'll really get me excited. Yeah, Blitz, but it's not real gameplay. 6 seconds of showing 2 people in multiplayer doesn't show me the type of stuff I want to see. I want to see the actual hunting. I want to see multiple animals being taken. I want to see how all the different guns react, how they sound, how all the animals move, how they interact, what the AI is like. That's the type of stuff that I'm concerned about. 6 seconds of multiplayer isn't really, like, gameplay footage. It may be taken from, like, in-game, but it doesn't give the whole picture of what the experience will be like. The same for, like, that quick clip of them shooting the deer. It showed, like, 10 seconds. That was it. And like I've said, I'm excited for it. But I haven't seen enough to really know whether or not it's going to be good. I just feel like they shouldn't have announced it so early. They announced Ultimate Hunting way too early. And because of that, I've seen a lot of people just losing hype over it. I'm still excited to play it, and I still think it'll be a good game, but I really wish they would have shown us some full gameplay, or at least announced the game a little bit closer to its actual release into early access. When do Red Deer drink on Teal? 6:30. They've got them, Mr. Foster. They've just got an unfortunately jumbled mess of a game. Call of the Wild's code is pretty screwed up from its initial release, that it's kind of difficult to release the game without issues now, sadly. Or I guess release updates without issues. Yeah, Pioneer, I have. I played Red Redemption 1. I haven't played the second one. Snakehead, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome, dude. Thank you for the super chat. Hoping we'll get a new True Rack in the next update. Me too, man. It's about time we get another one. I feel like Cape Buffalo and Gemsbach are due for their True Racks. Same with Springbok. Would be nice to see them get it. Because I feel like that is the only map that is missing some True Rack species is, what's it called? Virunga Savannah. They're definitely respawning for Arcona. Most likely they're respawning at different lakes, though. One thing about pretty much every species in the game is they're not guaranteed to go back to the place you shot them. They sometimes will go to neighboring lakes or rivers and create a zone there that's a brand new zone. And sometimes they'll even just join zones with other animals, like other animals of the same species. So I would definitely check some of the other areas. See if maybe they've moved around. Yeah, Blitz, but that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want to see just like individual short clips of like one specific animation. I want to see how everything works together in a actual hunt, as if we were hunting it ourselves, you know? I want to see actual gameplay footage of the whole game as a whole, not just tiny tidbits of things here and there, because that's what we've been getting for the last year, is just tiny little bits and pieces that really don't paint a picture of how the game's going to actually be. Don't even like Virhonga, like the species, not the map. Same goes with Teal. I could kind of see that scene. I definitely wish there was a little more variety in kind of the terrain on Virhonga. I do feel like there is a lot of repetitive parts of it that look pretty much the same. They could have done a more jungly half to it. I mean, we've kind of got that, but I see your point. That would be cool to have a little more variety in the way Virhonga looks. Hopefully, if we get Africa 2.0, it'll have a more jungly area. That'd be really awesome. A male over there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, though, Blitz. That's what I've been saying for the last, like, few months, is that they revealed the game way too early. And because of that, a lot of people are losing hype. That's what I've been saying. That is the reasoning that a lot of people have lost hype over Ultimate Hunting, is because they announced it way too early. And so people are like, well, it's been a year, where's the gameplay footage? Exactly why I'm saying, like, I'm reserving a lot of my excitement until I see an actual uncut gameplay. And like I said, it doesn't mean I'm not excited, because I'm still excited for it. But I'm not fully sold on whether or not it'll be good or bad until I see how it actually plays. Once we see some gameplay footage, then I can get a better opinion on it. That's all I've been saying. Oh, and also, just a quick update for you guys if you didn't see it. It seems like not Ultimate Hunting, but Way of the Hunter will be releasing some full gameplay footage soon. They said they're going to release some gameplay footage a little bit closer to launch. So like a couple weeks from now, we'll probably see some gameplay footage of Way of the Hunter. Because I remember seeing a few people saying that they wanted real gameplay for it, and we are going to be getting real gameplay for Way of the Hunter very soon. As for like the exact day it's going to happen, I'm not sure. But they did answer a question from somebody and said that we will be getting Way of the Hunter gameplay a couple weeks before the game launches. Which will give everybody plenty of time to decide whether or not it looks good or not. Hey, Columbia, we got ourselves a diamond bear. I don't know, Pidialski, it's hard to say. They said that their budget for the game was right around 1 million, which is an okay budget. It's not, like, insane, but I think it's enough to where they can make a good game. Believe it or not, though, 1 million is actually a pretty low-budget video game project. So if they manage to have everything that they've talked about in the game, I definitely think that that's pretty impressive. Any idea how much Call of the Wild costs to make? Probably a lot more. Of course, Call of the Wild has a bigger studio behind it, with it being Expansive Worlds and Avalanche. Want a rainforest map with gorillas? That could be interesting. Snakehead, thank you so much for the super chat once again, dude. Much appreciated. If they ever make another African map, I want either Cameroon, Ethiopia, or Tanzania. That'd be awesome, Snakehead. I hope they do Africa too, and I definitely think it's gotta be coming up sometime in the next few years. I couldn't see them going another reserve without doing Africa, considering it's been the most requested map for the last, like, 3 updates. Like, it makes sense why they went with Revontuli this time because of the bird rework. And I think Revontuli was a good idea. I think that they made a good choice by doing Revontuli because a lot of people really love it. And there's a lot of people that have been brought back to the game because of Revontuli. But the next one's got to be Africa or Australia. They have to do it. Those have been the most requested maps. I don't know, Gray. I actually haven't hunted too much late in this update. I've heard it's much better, though. Yeah, that'd be cool, Deerslayer. I'd like to see stuff like chokes and muzzle attachments and being able to, like, swap out barrels and stuff. Similar to what Ultimate Hunting is going to do with their gun system. I'd like to see that in Call of the Wild as well. Thank you, Easton. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hey, Leia, how's it going? That could be cool, Vito. I don't think we'll get those before anything else, though, considering Africa and Australia are the 2 most requested. I think we're going to end up getting one of those next. But it would be cool. Although, I don't know if hunting is legal in China. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to hunt in China, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't know about India, though. Is it legal to hunt in India? I'm pretty sure places like Brazil, it's illegal. Or no. Is it illegal in Brazil? I know there's a lot of places around the world where hunting's illegal. Hard to remember which ones it is. Let's see if we got any male bears around this lake. This one's been kind of hit or miss. Sometimes there's males, other times there's none. Yeah, albatross, that would be cool. Nice, hug me please. That's awesome, dude. Mellow pheasants are pretty sweet. One of my favorite rares in the entire game. Apparently hunting is mostly illegal in Brazil. That's what I thought. So I don't think we'll ever get a Brazil map, because they tend to kind of follow what the real-life regulations would be. A lot of times, if it's an area that doesn't allow hunting, they won't do it. No, Benny, it does not change the score. It changes the amount of XP and money you get. That is the only purpose of a consecutive harvest now. It used to affect the score, but nowadays it doesn't because of changes that they made. Where's the great one? Hopefully close, Scott. Hopefully close. He needs to show up. We've been after him for so long. Killed a piebald white-tailed doe on Layton. Nice, Easton. Hey, Formula. I think so too, Sammy. 17 HMR is a very highly requested rifle. And it would be a pretty cool addition. My only concern is that it would be too similar to the 22 Hornet, and therefore might not really have too much to set it apart. Unless they did a semi-automatic one. Oh no, Raffalo, that's not fun. Hey, Levi, how's it going, dude? Started my red deer grind when I saw you got your great one. Got 2 9s in one run, but lost one to a game crash. Oh no, dude. Yeah, I lost a diamond to a game crash as well during the grind. That's cool that you got a couple level 9s, though. That's awesome to hear. Also, how you been doing? Hopefully you've been good. It's okay, guys. Apparently, Scarecrow can't hit the easy shots. If there's anything that we've learned today, it's that I can't hit the easy shots. Rest in pieces. The Scarecrow's aim. There only one male? I expected more. Usually I see more here. Oh well. I'm going to assume there are different lakes then. Let's head to the lake south of this one. Duck game has returned? Definitely. It has returned. The duck game is here. And it's here to stay. So we just let the 308 spray. We're after bear, but they're not there. So we shoot a turkey over where? Sorry, I don't got anything else. That's the best I could do. I tried to make a little jingle out of it, but didn't really work. Duck aim? Yes, lots of duck aim happening with the bears today. How many diamonds? So far, 19 on the grind, but only 1 today. Glad you guys liked it, at least. I know, Zero. Definitely. Oh. Alright, he can pass, I guess? We definitely heard a bear, so... Gotta keep our eyes peeled for where it's gonna run. I'm glad you guys liked it. Hey, sometimes you just gotta bust a quick few bars out. Hey, Formula, we got a diamond black bear earlier. Well, we gained 10 viewers after I started rapping, so you guys must have liked it. Siberia would be cool, Tiger. What is Medved based in? I know Medved's like a similar area. I don't remember exactly where, though. But I feel like it has to be similar, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Prime. Yes, there was. Oh, it's Russia? Okay. Wasn't quite sure, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Top 10 rappers Eminem was too scared to diss. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Got an albino turkey? Nice, Wyatt. Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool, Benny. That would definitely be cool. Medved is Siberia? Okay. Okay, good to know. What about a Texas map? I would love a Texas map, Scott. That's my #1 request. I want a Texas Game Ranch Reserve. That way we could have pure David's deer. We could have white stags, which is like a white subspecies of the red deer. Or actually, it's not even a subspecies. It's just a genetic mutation that a certain herd got. And they've been able to like always reproduce white stags out of that herd. And then there's also white elk that could be on it, which is the same scenario. A genetic mutation that caused them to only produce white offspring, which is really interesting. You didn't know that that could really happen too much, I bet. It's one of those things that I didn't even know about until I looked it up. But yeah, there is non-albino variations of red deer and Roosevelt elk. Or I think it's Roosevelt elk. It might be Rocky elk. One of the elk species, where all of their offspring have white fur similar to like a leucistic. It's really cool, but they're not considered like an albino or anything. And then it could also have stuff like the Watusi cattle. It could have Gemsbok and things like that. Like, you could have a lot of African antelope species on a Texas game ranch map. Which is why I think it'd be a great option. You could get the African antelope species that everybody wants for an Africa 2.0. And then you could also get some deer species. You could get some sheep species like bighorn sheep, stone sheep, doll sheep, because there's Texas doll sheep as well. It could be a hit, I think. I honestly think it would be the best map ever if they did it. But I doubt it would be anything they do anytime soon. You know what's crazy? You could have greater kudu and waterbuck on a Texas game ranch reserve. Michigan. You could have both of those on it. There we go. More bear. And none of them are males, as usual. Okay. Two Fawns has been pretty rough with bears recently. I haven't seen nearly as many males as we had the first, like, 1,500 kills. They're just not showing up anymore. Really unfortunate. Yeah, not bad, Jackson. That's pretty good. When will I be streaming Gen 0 again? I don't know. I'll have to talk to Kill Clinton and see when he wants to jump on there again. Alright, later, Jusalon. Thanks for dropping in. What map am I on? This is Silveridge Peaks. What do you mean, Mr. Foster? Are you talking about Call of the Wild? No, Taker, they are not bugged. Great ones are working perfectly fine. Besides the whole, like, mission bug thing. Other than that, they're working fine. Black Bear is just a more difficult grind. Because in general, Black Bear don't spawn as many high levels. And that's pretty much how it's always been. Black Bear have always been a difficult one to find legendaries, and, well, since great ones are more difficult than legendaries, just in general, it's more difficult to find them than it is whitetail or red deer. No, Jonah, you don't have to find all of them, but it is beneficial to. Just because you could have an initial spawn diamond or great one, and if you don't see all your zones, you won't know about it. But in general, you don't necessarily need to find all your zones to get a great one. I've got all of my great ones without finding any, or without finding all of my zones. So it's definitely not necessary. Oh, gotcha, Foster. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's as easy as that. Because, as with any game, there are some bugs that don't show up until it hits the live servers. Because everybody's system is different than the ones that are tested on. And also, they have a limited amount of people that test it. They can't test it on, like, 1,000 systems. So there's always a few things that slip through. Like, it's impossible to test every aspect of the game after an update. Like, for example, you see it with the missions, with the whole, like, Mr. Black bug. Obviously, they wouldn't go back and test the missions because that wasn't being changed. So they're going to focus their testing on Revontuli, and the maps that got reworks, they'll focus on making sure the animals are going to their zones and stuff like that, I imagine. They can't test every aspect, and that's why we see a lot of these bugs that are, like, very strange. This game's got a mess of code that is not only difficult to work with, but causes random bugs like this to show up. So I think there's a lot of them where they just don't even notice them until the game's released, because a lot of the bugs are just in such odd places that you wouldn't expect to see a new bug pop up. I think a lot of it does have to do with just not having enough people to test it and enough time to test it. Because you gotta think, they have to pay everybody that tests it. They pay their testers, and they can't pay like 1,000 people to test the game. And testers aren't allowed to like leak information, so they can't just give it to random people to test. It's unfortunate, but it's a little more difficult to do that type of stuff than you would imagine. CJ, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Have you ever had an issue where an animal is basically bulletproof? Keep having that with level 6 raccoon dogs. I don't know if they're bulletproof, but they're probably... the shots are probably going through them. I have seen a couple issues like that. I have seen a couple of them like that. But thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm not really sure like what you could do about that bug, though, Cody. I've had it happen with bears a few times. But I'm not exactly sure like what causes it. It's hard to pinpoint. What are the odds of finding a great one? Nobody knows. They don't really release information like that. All we know is that it's more rare than a diamond, and a rare, but not as rare as a super rare. That's pretty much all we know. I'd say the average odds are probably like 1 in 2,000. Because that seems to be the average of when people find the great one in most scenarios. Nice, Hunter, that's awesome. Well, the thing about game crashes, Foster, is a lot of times the crashes are system specific. So, for example, there's hundreds and thousands, yeah, probably thousands, of different hardware combinations for PC. There's tons of different graphics cards, processors, motherboards, power supplies, RAM, like all that stuff. And different combinations will have different issues when it comes to game crashes and frame rates and things like that. And so on PC, it's difficult to test it on all the different system combinations. So you don't really see like all the crash issues, which is why some people are crashing on Teal now and other people aren't. It's the same with consoles. Some people's consoles are newer than others. Some of them may have some issues with the way they were built. Others may have issues like overheating that cause crashes. And it's hard to know like what the causes are until it's released to the public, where you have like a large sample size of this type of stuff going on. Because there's a lot of people that aren't crashing on Teal, but then there's people that are. And then for me, it's kind of weird where I was crashing on Teal a lot when I first started on the update, and now I barely crash at all on it. I think I've only crashed once in the last 2 days on Teal, but the first 2 days of playing on it with the Red Deer grind, I was crashing like every hour. It's weird, which is why it's kind of difficult to pinpoint some of the causes of these crashes. But when you have a lot of people playing on it, like after an update, and people giving information about what is or what they think might be causing the crash, where they're getting the crashes, when it's crashing, that type of stuff is when they can start kind of pinpointing the issue and fixing things. But unfortunately, with like a test team, the beta testing team, to kind of iron out bugs before release, you can't necessarily test on all the systems that you would need to figure out what is causing the crashes. Yeah, I've heard there is a mountain goat crash, Blitz. And like with a mountain goat one, I imagine that slipped through because nobody would have been shooting mountain goats since they weren't getting a change. SRP didn't get any changes besides the Great One Black Bear, so I imagine that they just overlooked the goats and didn't think that anything would come up with them. I'm sure they probably do have a deadline as well as to when they need to get an update out. And so they probably have a certain time limit on when they can test. Because as with any company when it comes to gaming, they've got deadlines that they have to meet. And unfortunately, that does mean that in some situations, some bugs fly under the radar. It sucks. It's definitely not good. But unfortunately, it's just part of it. They still have a boss they have to please, you know, they have to get things done on time. And unfortunately, sometimes things fly under the radar because of that. Yeah, Benny, this area is crazy. This has by far been the best place for the bear grind so far. It's been very, very good. It's right here at Mule Deer Outpost. Right over on the bottom left. Super good location. Oh yeah, Caitlin. I don't ever get good replies from their support, unfortunately. And I feel like that's one of their big issues, is that their support team does not really do what they should with tickets that are submitted. I really feel like they need to get a new support team for Call of the Wild. That's the one scenario where I do think that they really need to improve. A lot of bugs, obviously, you can't iron every bug out like I was just talking about. There's stuff that just, unfortunately, can't really be noticed until a full release, but as far as the support team, they have no excuses for that. They need to either get some people on support that know how to handle the bug reports and understand what the people are saying, or they need to have somebody that actually understands the game take support tickets. Like, for example, if one of the content creators was taking the support tickets, they'd be able to pass that information on much better because they play the game for thousands of hours. I imagine a lot of the support people probably don't play the game a lot, if at all, because it's just like any other support job, you know? You don't necessarily have to have played the game to apply for a support job. So I feel like that is the area where they need to improve the most. And there's a lot of other content creators that feel the same way about the support team needing some improvements. How many left do we have? I think there's a couple more. Yeah, Karma, I remember you. Do we have any more bears? Let's get Hunter to track them. See if we can find another. That's a good weight track right there. We'll definitely have to take that down if we find it. Yeah, Blitz, I know there was a couple people that they ended up firing, I believe, from the support team. I believe there was a couple people that they did end up replacing on the support team. From what I've heard, there is a couple people on the support team that are really, really good whenever you end up replying, or whenever they end up replying. But then there's also a couple that aren't super helpful. It's unfortunate. I really feel like they need to focus on getting their support team up to par with the rest of the team. Because the dev team themselves, they really care about the game and they want to make it good. And like all the bugs that happen is just heartbreaking for them. Imagine seeing like something that you've put all your time into making and then you just watch it be riddled with bugs. It's not fun. They don't want it to be like that. But as far as like the support team goes, they don't have that same connection with the game that the actual developers do, and so I feel like a lot of information gets lost that it would be very valuable information to send over to the team. And it was the same one with the Great One Whitetail issue, where it was bugged out and turning into diamonds instead of staying as the Great One when it would spawn. The whole reason that went on for like a year without being fixed was because nobody at the team even knew that it was a thing because support wasn't passing it on. I really feel like the support team needs the most work out of all of EW. If I was them, I would get a bunch of veteran players to handle the support tickets. Because at that point, you'll have people that know what they're doing, that have seen all the stuff in the game themselves. And they would be able to better determine whether or not the issue being brought up is something that is a user-based issue, or if it's actually like a game bug that needs to be fixed. They definitely need to get a few, like, hardcore players on their team when it comes to support. I don't think I'd be cut out for that, hello. I don't think I'd be cut out for that job. Besides, I love streaming stuff for you guys way too much. I wouldn't be able to go from, like, streaming and making videos to taking support tickets. It just would not be for me. I love hanging out with you guys too much and making all these videos and streams. And Mrs. Crow has entered the building. No, hello. So there was a bug a while back. It is fixed now. It got patched probably like a year ago. But for a while, all Great One Whitetail, if you were to get it to spawn on your map and then you closed your game without shooting it, it would turn into an overweight level 3, 4, or 5. That has been patched though. But it used to be a real issue. I lost a Great One because of that. One of my Great Ones, my very first one, would have arrived at 2,700 kills. But that bug happened where it ended up being an overweight level 5 diamond. Ooh, that's unfortunate. This guy turned to a level 4. Well then. Yeah, thankfully that bug has been patched since then. Yeah, you'll find another one, Blitz. It's just one of those luck of the draw things, you know. Lunar, who is in the streams quite a bit, went 12,000 kills before getting their first Great One. So yeah, it's definitely possible to just get unlucky. And I'm convinced that, like, everybody's map has a certain chance to get, like, each rare and diamond. Because, for example, it took me, like, 8,000 kills, like 7 or 8,000 stag kills since Trurax to get a Melanistic red deer stag. But then there's some people that get, like, 4 or 5 Melanistics within their first 1,000 kills. I feel like certain people just have better odds at getting some rares and diamonds. Cause like I get diamond red deer all the time, like before the update and after the update. But then there's some people that have gone like 1,000 kills before getting one. Flinter even had a streak like that where he went like 1,000 kills without getting a diamond red deer. I feel like some people just have better chances on certain trophies than others. It's so hard to like know if that's really a thing though. Could just be unlucky RNG at the same time. But I suppose that that's one of the beauties of Call of the Wild. We don't know how it works completely when it comes to trophies. We don't know how the odds work when it comes to determining if you get a Great One or a diamond or a specific rare. I think that's one of the things that makes it fun. Going out on these hunts and not really knowing what you're going to get. And it keeps you coming back for more, because when you do get that trophy, it's super exciting. Unfortunate, Taker. Unfortunate, dude. Had quite a few of those myself as well. Because they fixed the tracking, Tristan, you have to have disturbed vegetation in order to find the fur type of an animal now. You have to have the disturbed vegetation perk, or skill, I guess it is. And then once you have examined a disturbed vegetation, then the track will say the fur type. Yeah, exactly, more. It's just some people have worse luck with the Great Ones than others. Like for me, this black bear grind seems like it's lasting forever. Whitetail have by far been my luckiest. Red deer have kind of been back and forth. The first grind was 3,000. We did the second grind, it went 2,500 and we got nothing. And then after the update, we killed 650 and got our Great One red deer, so pretty back and forth for red deer for me. Some people just have the luck with them, others don't. And I think that also ties into like the play styles. Everybody plays the game a little bit differently. And I'm sure that probably affects what we get as well. Like, obviously, I don't grind the same as, like, each of you would grind. Everybody's got their own ways of grinding. And I imagine that probably does affect what we get as well. Which is probably why so many times I'll switch up the way I'm grinding and that'll turn the luck around. Like, we had barely any diamonds the first 600 or 700 kills of this grind. Or no, it was the first 1,500, actually. First 1,500 kills, we only got a couple diamonds. And then I switched over to only shooting the heavyweight 5s and above, and next thing you know, we got like 10 diamonds in 14 runs, which was absurd. I feel like sometimes it might just be the way we're playing. Which is why I always recommend anytime that somebody's having a major bad luck streak, maybe try switching up the grinding style. Hunting different locations, maybe only shooting certain animals, or shooting everything. Like, switching it up seems to give different results sometimes. My way of grinding is called watch crow grind because I'm too lazy. Hey, that's a good way to grind, you know? I like that one, that's funny. Oh, no worries, Karma. It's fine, dude. You're not required to come to streams, you know? Whenever you can make it, you can make it. We're happy to have you here anytime. Where's that other one? We hit it with the 300, so it should not have gone too far. Track up. Was that the... Oh, there was only one. Oh, that's unfortunate. We shot the same one twice. I thought it was two different ones for some reason. What gun am I using? 300 and 308. Just got my first diamond red deer. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Riptide, thank you for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Have I missed anything this stream? Also, have you noticed if they changed Rancho? Seems like my whitetail aren't as abundant now. Whitetail haven't been quite as abundant since the rework they did a few months ago. I haven't checked it too much since the update, though, so I'm not 100% sure, dude. But you haven't missed too much during this stream. We ended up getting ourselves a diamond bear towards the beginning. Other than that, though, nothing else too crazy has happened. To be honest, our bears are kind of being weird. They're not showing up very quickly, which is unfortunate. Alright, I think we need to switch things up. The bear grind isn't doing too great today. What do you guys say we jump on Revontuli for a little bit? For the last little 45 minutes of the stream or so. There, I'll put up a poll so that you guys can vote on it. Let's see what you guys end up saying. 85% for yes so far. Okay. I'm going to assume that that is a big yes for Revontuli. Yeah, definitely looks like you guys want Revontuli. Okay. We will jump back onto my Revontuli as I still have not searched all of it. I don't think so, John Doe. I don't think they've reduced the moose spawns. If anything, I think they increased them on a lot of maps. Revontuli and Medved seem to be completely loaded with moose. I've seen so many moose on both of those maps. Oh, I've already been doing that scene. I've got a lot of good teal setups down there. That is what we're heading to do, because teal are my favorite on this map. Really hoping to get a diamond one soon. Let's get our 12 gauge equipped. There we go, the Cacciatore 12 gauge. And then I think we will drop that and get the 22 Hornet as well, as I do like using the 22 Hornet on Revontuli. Quite a bit of fun. Get the Red Raptor. And this should be good right here. Alright. Oh, I should probably get the collars. That might help. Collars definitely might be a good thing to get. Can I use the shotgun handgun? Probably not. I'm not a fan of the 410. It's probably my least favorite gun in the entire game. Get the widgeon and teal calls, because there's lots of widgeon in the area too. Alright, let's head down to... Well, this has been my favorite teal setup. I'm thinking we might want to make some more, though. We might want to make a couple more teal setups, because I think I had quite a few going through that area. And maybe in this middle area too. I don't know. I kind of want to set up a new teal setup, but I think for now we'll just go to one of these setups. Let's do this one. Yeah, probably not seeing. It does seem like a lot of the decoys give plenty of attraction. Oh, definitely Turkey Diamond. I love the red deer grind. That's why I always come back to it, because red deer are my favorite animal to hunt. And I always have a blast whenever I'm grinding them. Pro gets super rare, imagine. That'd be incredible. To be honest, I just want any rare teal. I'll take anything. Just give me a rare teal and I'll be happy. To be honest, I'd prefer that over a diamond one. Oh no, Willie, that's unfortunate, dude. Yeah, the shotgun pistol does have terrible range. I despise that thing. Definitely my least favorite thing in the entire game, I'd say. Gun-wise, at least. Can't stand it. Couple random tufteds going by. Got widgeons. Nice. Also, do you guys like my little duck tree stand setup? I have found this to be one of the best ways to hunt them at this zone, because they always land on the shore down here. And if you're up in this tree stand, they don't spook when they're flying past you. It makes it really good. We need a real 410? Yes, we do, Johnny. A 410 semi-automatic would be amazing. Oh, no, Taker. That's unfortunate, man. I have almost made that mistake a couple times. Yeah, I need to change my loadout a little bit. Gotta go to the layout I'm used to for duck hunting. Mallard, okay. We have mallard decoys here as well, so we will get some of them landing. Couple teal there. If you're on PC, Jocelyn, it is H. H will open it up. I don't know what it is on console, though. But on PC, you hit H and it opens up the map. Nice little male widgeon. Nice teal there. Another teal. Okay, so there's 3 side by side. And there's those 2. I want to try and take out as many in one shot as we can. Another widgeon. What are you? A teal male. Okay. So that's where the male teal is. Oh, but I can't. I can't pass that up. Nice. We got quite a few of them there. Imagine we hit that. Oh, we definitely spooked all of those tufteds, though. It's X on Xbox? Okay. Good to know. Alright, later, Scott. Thank you for watching. For brown bear, the rares are albino and melanistic. I don't think anything else is rare for them. What is the teal diamond requirement? We will see shortly. I actually don't remember. I think it's like 354? Or something like that. For widgeon, it's 905. Where's the teal? I think these are teal over here. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, so 354 is the diamond for them. We need to get a diamond teal. I still don't have one. Teal are my favorite, and I don't have any trophies for them yet. Quite unfortunate. Well, that's a good gray lag. Don't know if I'm going to be able to hit it, though. Nope. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, see, indefinitely. The teal hunting is nice. It's a nice break from everything. Nice, Sammy. That's awesome. I haven't really done much grinding for any of the species on Revontuli since the release. The Great One grinds have kind of taken most of my time up. I've been trying to do some waterfowl hunting here and there, but most of my time has been on the Great One grind. So it's kind of nice to get back out onto Revontuli and hunt some of them today. Hopefully we can start racking up that diamond count. I'm also wondering, should I put a setup somewhere over here? This might be a cool spot to have a setup. I know, right? Hello? I know, right? Hey, I've noticed that these tree stands are actually really good for teal. Because for some reason, like when they're flying down, it doesn't spook them. Like they can fly right through me and it wouldn't spook them. The only time they spook is if they land like right next to the base of the tree. And I think that's just because of the elevation. You have more elevation so you're not as close to them. So there's less chances of spooking them. It's been pretty good so far. Very effective. No, Ben, it's not rare. That would be an uncommon. I do believe. The one unfortunate thing about how fast ducks are now is very difficult to scan all of them. And remember which ones you have looked at. I believe feral goats are after Sika, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's around there, Angela. I think it's around 1500. I haven't hunted them this update, so I'm not 100% sure, actually. Hello, little mallards. How you doing, little ones? Oh, we got more. We got a widgeon. Another widgeon. And a mallard male. Well then. Alright, let's get to blasting. Oh, not with the 300. Definitely not with that. Oh, Oh, that shot. Holy. How far was that? That was like 100 meters. Oh my gosh. That was nuts. My gosh. That is insane. I can't believe we hit that. I think one of these was a widgeon, too. Maybe? Yeah, it's a widgeon. That was a crazy shot. Yeah, we smoked him, Johnny. There we go. Eurasian widgeon from 92 meters. That is not bad at all for birdshot. I love that they seem to have increased the range of 12 gauge birdshot. So nice. Alright, later, just along. Thank you for watching. Let's go even earlier in the morning. Let's go 5. What's my favorite map to hunt? Teal is. How did you get the 300? The 300 comes with Yukon Valley. Once you buy Yukon Valley, you'll be able to purchase the 300 Magnum for 75k. Yeah, there's a lot of waterfowl here, Jocelyn. Also, have I been saying your name right? Is it Jocelyn or Jucelyn? How do I pronounce your name so I don't mess it up? Yes, Ian, but right now I'm trying to look at the plumage types before I shoot them so I know what to target. It's just kind of the way that I hunt. I always look for the most efficient way of hunting. Oh, you said diamonds. Okay, yeah, the diamonds I will. With the diamonds, that's a little bit different. I misread that. I thought it said with the ducks. Alright, later, Johnny. Been doing good, NBS, and yeah, go ahead. Alright, later, Moritz. Later, Johnny. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Hug me, please. That is unfortunate. Sorry you missed out on that. Now let's head over here. Feel like we're not getting as much teal action as I'd like. And I crashed. Thanks, Call the Wild. The first crash of the day is on Revontuli. Yeah, Kaysen, we got a diamond bear at the beginning of the stream. I don't know, Karma. I'm not going to grind for any more bear great ones, that's for sure. I'm going to get the first bear great one and then call it quits there. There's no way I can do the bear grind again. But I'm definitely going for more red deer great ones. And probably some more whitetail ones as well. I have more fun on those grinds. I feel like the combination of bears not having antlers and also just being really difficult to hunt, it just makes it not as enjoyable as hunting red deer and whitetail. No, Tiger, I don't. I don't really watch too many TV shows. I primarily just watch stuff like Fear the Walking Dead. That's like my main one. Other than that, the only other things I really watch are movies and YouTube. Really big into horror movies. Yeah, that'd be cool, Karma. That'd be cool. Oh, it's because they fixed the bug that was causing that NBS. It was actually a bug for it to show fur type from the track. Originally, you would have to have the disturb vegetation skill in order to see it, and they just returned it to where that's what you need. So you need the disturb vegetation skill, and then you'll be able to pick up the vegetation tracks, and it'll tell you what the fur type is from those. It was a bug that was causing it to show up on every track, so now that it's fixed, we gotta go back to using different skills. Favorite horror movie? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones. I'm trying to think of like what my ultimate favorite would be. I mean, I really like the Sinister series. Sinister 1 and 2 are both really good. Trying to think what else though. You know, real quickly, while we're waiting for these ducks, I'll look at what my recently watched ones are. Because I know I have a lot of the ones that I loved saved on Hulu. Oh yeah, Gaia. Gaia's a really good movie. If you haven't seen Gaia, I definitely recommend it. And then Lights Out is a good one as well. And so is Dark Was the Night. Those are like some of my top ones. Where are you guys going, huh? Oh, it's Golden Eyes, so they're landing over there in their zone. Okay. No, Revive, we didn't. We're just going to Revontuli so I don't drive myself crazy by hunting bears all day. The bears were being very uncooperative, so we just switched over to hunt something that's a little bit more relaxed. I don't watch the main Walking Dead series, but I watch Fear the Walking Dead. I could never get into the original Walking Dead, but Fear the Walking Dead I ended up enjoying quite a bit, so I kept watching it, and I think I've seen... Well, I've watched all the seasons and seen a lot of them twice. Favorite piebald animal? Musk deer and roe deer. They have the same piebald pattern, and I think it's one of the coolest in the game. Red deer look really nice as well, though. Holy. Oh my gosh, so many mallards. And what's above us? I can't see. It's tufteds. Dude, we need to get a tufted duck set up here. And a golden eye setup and everything. There's just so many ducks here. Not sure, Jessica. Probably not too much longer. Nice, Easton. That is a good one. The piebald reindeer and caribou do look good. So where is all the widgeon and teal? I'm curious, do I maybe need to change the time for them? I've noticed ever since we changed the time to 5, we haven't seen a single teal or widgeon. Let's try going to 10. Kane, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. I love Fear, but love the OG series as well. Yeah, I think for me it was just because I didn't get into it when it was first out. Like I had already got into Fear the Walking Dead, and so I hadn't gotten to the main series before I got into Fear the Walking Dead, I guess. So I guess to me, I'll just always prefer Fear the Walking Dead. I'll probably end up watching the main series eventually, though. But I've had so many spoilers revealed to me for it, so I don't even know if I will. But thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been doing great. No, Eric, we didn't. If I had got the Great One Black Bear, you guys would have seen a notification pop up in Discord. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Jessalon. Yeah, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to pronounce it. So that's good to know. Where is all the teal? Seems like we're not getting any. Maybe I need to move my setups around a little bit. I guess it's possible that maybe because I've hunted both of these setups so much, maybe they're just moving? I don't know how the waterfowl works when it comes to, like, the zones that they stick around. I'm curious if hunting them too much in one area will cause them to not show up as often. Guess we'll have to see. Golden eyes. That's a tufted duck. Yeah, we're not really seeing too much. Sadly. We got our tufted and gray leg decoys there. It looks like it's a tufted duck kind of day, to be honest. I'm seeing tufteds everywhere. You really can't, Tube. You have to keep track of it manually. There's no way to see a specific species. Jana, welcome back. Welcome back to the Scare Crew. Hope you've been doing good. Wow, guys, we are so close to 250 members. That's insane. I never thought that we'd ever get anywhere near 250 members. That is crazy. Okay, so one of the things about tufted ducks, or, well, every duck in the game, is you don't have to call to get them to come down. A lot of times, every bird or every waterfowl in the game will just go straight into the decoys. You don't necessarily need the callers for them to come down, which is nice. So I'm not even going to worry about getting the callers for them. We'll just let them land. We'll just let them swoop in. I have an old one, Anthony, but it's not updated. So it will be a little bit out of date. I'm probably going to come out with a new Great One Red Deer guide sometime soon. Gotcha, Lil Arrow. Maybe I'm just hunting at the wrong time. I don't think we have any teal or anything, but I'll let out a couple calls in case there's some close. But it seems like it's just tufteds and geese. Later, Jessalon. Thanks for watching. Holy tufteds. Oh my gosh, so many. So many tufteds, man. Where are they gonna land, I wonder? There's just birds everywhere. You love to see it. Oh, they're all over there. Well, hello there. Let's just, That's too satisfying. I love it. Yeah, not gonna get him. Unfortunately. Let's go claim these, though. We got a good bunch of them. Few males in there, too. What was my first diamond? My first diamond was a red deer. Quite a while back, before lodges were a thing. $940. Wow, that was big. That's a big tufted 941. Not bad. Solid. Very solid one to get. There we go. Now I can claim it. Alright, let's move back over here now. Get back in our blind. Oh, that'd be cool, Elise. I would love to get an Eclipse one. I still don't have any rares for any of the new duck species. I do badly want to get one. Well, they're not coming here, so... yeah, that's gonna be it for those. Lots of geese coming in now. Oh, they heard the shot. They're out of here. At least the geese are coming down. How long did it take me to get my first diamond? I was level 51, I think. Took a couple 100 hours. Of course, back then, I didn't even know what a diamond was until, like, shortly before I got my first one. So for the longest time, I didn't even really know what to look for. I'm sure I probably ruined a few diamonds. Not sure, Cian. Not sure. I have seen that there's quite a few different hybrid variations, but I don't know what all of them are. Lots of geese. I love how many gray lags you see in this area. Lots of gray lags and lots of tufteds. Nice, hello, that's awesome. Oh, gotcha, Braxton. Welcome back, dude. That's a gray lag. Okay, so all the gray lags are landing right there. Well, that's unfortunate. They're kind of tucked behind things. So many of them. You love to see it. Tufteds are landing as well. I love seeing them land so I can actually get a look at them. They're probably going to dip out soon, though. Well, we got some of them. A brown tufted duck. Do I golf? I used to when I was growing up. Haven't done it recently though, but I did at one point. Used to do quite a bit of golfing with my dad growing up. I think it's just geese now. Definitely Call of the Wild, Cian. I think Call of the Wild's Waterfowl is actually better than Classics. It used to be that Classics was way better, but with this update, I don't think Classic even compares to the current Waterfowl system of Call of the Wild. I mean, the fact that you can see ducks and geese like on the shorelines, and then they're also flying around and circling over decoys, like, they've just done such a good job. I think it's going to be difficult for any game to top Call of the Wild's Waterfowl system now. They improved it so much. No diamonds there. I think there's one more to grab. Let's prone down though, because I want them to be able to land. Have I got a hybrid yet? Sadly, no. I haven't got a single rare or diamond for any of the waterfowl, except I believe a diamond widgeon. I think part of it's just placement of the decoys and your blind blitz. I've noticed in certain areas they will always land in specific spots, or like a couple different areas. I've found some areas where you can place it to where they almost land like right on top of you. I think placement is huge with them. What I've been doing is every time I have them landing somewhere I don't want them, I just change the location of my decoys and my stand or blind or whatever I'm using. That seems to fix it. I think it's just a matter of finding the sweet spot with all of them. Yeah, Cannibal, I use a tree stand on one of my zones. Because it's just more effective, I've found, in some areas. Gosh, hey there. Hey, you buddy, how you doing? Gosh, they're just gonna land on me. Hey, dude, how's it going? So many geese landing right here. Anything rare? Doesn't look like it. I love the gray lag geese. They're so cool. I think gray lag geese are definitely my favorite goose species. Love these little dudes. Gosh, there's even more coming down. Gosh. Is there more? I think that's all of them. Okay. Slow creep up. What's my biggest diamond whitetail? On the current scoring system, 274, I believe. I think it was like 274.7 or something. Imagine. Well, we got a few. Yeah, there's one over there we need to grab as well. There's the other two. Hey, Locust, we got a diamond black bear earlier. That's been the only good trophy today, though. More gray legs. Lots of gray leg geese around today. Gosh, even more. You love to see it. That's a good 4. Gosh, there's ducks now, too. Ah. So much going on. I don't even get a chance to get back in my blind before there's more. The blind is so far away, no. Maybe 2, but, to be honest, I don't know how I would really do that. I'm not exactly the best writer. If I got the extra time to do it, then I might be able to, though. Would it be something that I could explain on stream? Because it's easiest for me to, like, explain it. Like, talking about it on stream. Most of the reason why I have my tents the way I do on Teal is just because if you have multiple red deer zones at the same lake, if you place your tent on top of one of the zones, those animals that are in that zone will not render in or spawn until you have fast traveled away from there. And so it allows you to hunt from that location without risking spooking the herd that's on that zone that you're sitting on. And then once you go to claim the other ones, those will start to appear. And then you can hunt those. That's kind of why I set mine up the way that I do. Now let's get as close as we can. Holy tufteds! Oh my gosh. So many tufteds, man. So many tufteds. Come on, let's get close enough. Oh gosh, hi geese. So about them not landing close enough, Blitz. Oh, we hit it. Wow, we actually hit it. Oh, we hit that too. And now we can't hit anything. Well, that went well. 911.70. A brown plumage type. Come on, one of these be a rare. Just one of them. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to get out. They seem to be stuck. Alright, later, Revive. Thanks for watching, dude. Doesn't look like there's any rares in this bunch. 896, another good one. We're getting a lot of big ones. $8.59, lots of golds. Love to see lots of golds. We got any more down over here? I know we hit one with the 22. Welcome back, Tall Socks. The only thing that you've missed was a diamond bear at the beginning. If you already saw that, then there really hasn't been anything else crazy that's happened. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Dude, we're insane with the shotgun shots today, apparently. How? How did we get those? That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. They haven't died yet, though. We'll need to finish them off wherever the other one is. I can't believe we hit that first shot, though. That was the weirdest shot. This is the 22 Hornet. It comes with Mississippi Acres. I'm blown away we hit that shot. I can't even fathom it. My gosh, that was crazy. Where's the other one, though? Oh, it's right... Ah! Oh gosh, it did the disappearing act. It disappeared. So that is a bug that happens sometimes with the geese if you don't fully kill them. They sometimes will just disappear. That one seems to have done exactly that. Well then. That's not good. A level 1. What a giant. What an absolute monster of a goose. Oh my gosh, we hit one again. That was the one. Oh my gosh. We got the one with a weird shot like that too. That's great. Yes, Tube, that's exactly how I do it. Indeed. It seems that you did understand it properly. So that's awesome. I'm glad I was able to explain it in a way that you could know what I'm trying to say. That is awesome. Hey, paramedic, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the channel. Oof. Not even a silver. What a small male. That guy gets a screenshot. But yeah, that's why I have a lot of my red deer zones set up that way. You'll notice that on a lot of the lakes I hunt on Teal, I have like 3 different tents. And it's for that exact reason. Alright, let's get into the blind. Dude, there's just so many ducks coming in. The tufteds are on fire right now. Tufted ducks and gray-lag geese are just everywhere. Can I get here from this spot? Can I get in there? Run! There we go. Think we made it without spooking them. So many tufted ducks just everywhere. I love it. Love seeing all these tufteds. And now we got gray-lags too. Holy. Good old Revontuli, producing the large amount of ducks left and right. Oh no, don't fly this close. Oh, dude, no, don't. Stay right there. Stay right there while all these land. And they all spooked. Oh, there we go. We got 2. It sucks that they spooked, though. It happens. I'm actually going to be coming out with a red deer guide in the next couple days, Tube, so if you're looking to set up like the way that I've got it, I would probably wait till I come out with that guide, as it will be the most up-to-date and accurate look at it. Because right now, I think every video I've done on the red deer grind doesn't show perfectly the way I have things set up. Because since my last couple red deer videos, I've found some new zones that I've been using. So I would probably say wait until I get that video out. It shouldn't be too long till it's out. But one thing that I could say is definitely the 2 lakes around Pukimaro and the 2 lakes above those are definitely worth setting up at. Those areas are phenomenal. And there's also an area on the river of Teal next to the cave, kind of in the middle of the river, that is really good as well. .744. That was a 99-meter shot with birdshot. That's crazy. Alright, well, as much as I'd like to take all of these ones out, I probably should end the stream so that I can get some editing finished. And possibly start the recording for that guide. But I appreciate everybody watching. Hope you guys all had a fantastic day and enjoyed the stream, as always. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all in the next one.